had days where things are going great. You're on task. You're moving forward with your goals. Everything seems to be going well. But then the very next day, something happens. Everything feels off. You feel deflated, defeated, just not sure what your purpose is in the moment. Well, don't worry, because that's normal. But also, there's ways that we can combat this. And so I want to talk about mindset, and not probably like you're used to hearing, because I think a lot of the times mindset is attributed to emotion, and it could be the furthest thing from it. Mindset is more deep than that. It's based off of actions, perceptions, intentions. There's a whole lot that goes into motivation. So just to say that motivation is driven by emotion would be quite false. And there are a lot of people out there that use motivation as an emotional tool. And I venture to say that most often than not, that motivation quickly fades because there's no substance to it. There's no substantial basis, ground. See, mindset is malleable, means that it always changes. Now, do emotions play a factor in our motivation? It does. But the trap of that is when we just allow our emotions completely to overrun our motivation. See, we have to be cognitive of all the different aspects of motivation and what that means. Sorry if my camera's shaking a lot. I just got done doing legs at the gym, so my legs are a little tired, a little wobbly. But no, motivation is just, it's the practice of implementing procedure in your life every single day, right? We build our own motivation by the things that we do, the tasks that we complete, the wins that we celebrate. All those things contribute to where our mindset is or how our mindset develops. So when you go to these big events that are basically wrapped around surface level motivation, such as you have it in you, you can do it, you'll be great. That's good. I mean, we need the edification, but at the same time, we need more substance to really make it stick. So what they should be teaching you up on those stages is, hey, you're a good person, you have the ability to do these things, but I'm going to show you how. And what I mean is, we're going to go through action steps that are going to get you to where you need to be. Daily, you're going to write down your purpose for the day, your goals for the day. Daily, you're going to achieve those goals and you're going to celebrate them. See, doing things like this and stacking those wins and making things tangible by writing them down gives us something to reference off of. So it takes that emotion out of it. It gives clarity to our purpose, what our identity is that we want to achieve. And that's a big thing, identity. See, identity and motivation go hand in hand. Because if you don't know who you want to be or who you aspire to be, then any motivation you try to put into place is not going to get you to where you're trying to go. It stops, it ceases. And then we wonder, when this happens, because I've done it, but we wonder when this happens, like, well, we start questioning our self-worth. Am I really made for this? Can I really do these things? And see how that can snowball into a negative mindset. And then once they start, and the key to that is we can't allow that, because after a period of time, by allowing ourselves to slip into that negative mindset, it gets burned into our subconscious, and then we actually truly believe that we can achieve more, that we can't be more. And so we have to stop that. We have to stop that lie. We have to be able to rise above these ideals that we can't be who we want to be. Definitely you can be who you want to be. You just have to take the action steps to get there. You have to implement these processes, these systems to get you there. So mindset is an everyday practice. It takes so much intention. And I don't want to say so much as in a reference to scare you, but to motivate you. And see, I sit here and say motivate, but I'm giving you action to do that. I'm explaining the process. I think the first most crucial thing to do to shift your mindset is to audit your day every single day. Start your day off with, what are my plans today? What goals do I want to achieve or need to achieve today that's going to get me to my end goal? Now, yes, it goes a little bit deeper than that. And that's why I offer coaching, because I can help people sit down and actually come up with a plan of who they want to be and what it's going to take to get there. Right now, I'm just talking about the action steps in between that are going to propel you to that state. And so you write down what you need to achieve for the day. You write down what you want to accomplish, okay? And then as you go through the day, you keep that. The reason why you write it down, you have it in front of you, is because it reminds you. You can't just store it all here. We have so much going on in our lives. We have so many things, distractions, things that we're trying to, hey guys, hi. So many things that we're trying to remember. So to try to store everything in your brain isn't going to work. There's very few people that can keep everything to the forefront of their mind. It takes talent. It takes a lot of practice to do that. So write them down. You write these goals down. That way throughout the day you can look at them. Okay, where am I at? Hey, I hope you have a good day too. You can audit your day as you go along. Okay, did I complete this task? Did I complete this task? And then as you start completing them, you celebrate that. Like, sweet, I did it. Awesome. And this is how you build the motivation. Because when you start to feel good about your accomplishments, you start to gain that confidence, you start to do the things that are getting you to where you want to be, then you continue to stay motivated. See, motivation is not an emotion. Motivation is an action. Motivation is an internal drive to do the things that you're setting out to do. It's not just sitting in a seat with thousands of other people watching somebody on stage tell you that you're an awesome person and that you're going to achieve big things. That's great, but that's surface. It goes deeper than that. And so if you want to be continuing on in your success, if you want to reach those levels, those high levels of leadership, executive, professional, high achiever, then you have to implement these things. You have to do a daily audit of where you're at and where you're going. Because without that, you lose sight. And when you lose sight, you lose motivation. So I challenge you today to think ahead. Think ahead about what it is you want to accomplish today. And keep it tangible. Don't over stress yourself by trying to figure out what you need to do next week or next month, because that will slowly build upon itself. If you concentrate on today and what you need to do today to get you in a better spot for tomorrow, then you're doing good. And it's a lot more manageable. And your motivation will start to skyrocket as you complete just today's tasks. Super important. All right, guys, I'm so glad you came on here and you were checking this out. So I always want to give a shout out because I care about people. I care about community. So Arun, hola. Jackie, hi. I hope you have a great day too. And if you guys do like community and you like an opportunity to interact with other people and cheer others on and have others cheer you on, because that is another part of motivation too. I mean, like I said at the very beginning, motivation is multifaceted. We have our part, but we also have to surround ourselves with other people that help pour into our motivation. We need to be around like-minded individuals. I have a school community. It's on the school platform, SKOOL. And on there, I call my community Resilient Recovery. And the reason why it's called Resilient Recovery is because we all struggle with stuff. Like, we can't sit here and pretend that we don't have things in our life that are hard. And so over there in the school community, Resilient Recovery, it's an opportunity for people to come together and talk about their issues, their struggles, what they got going on. And then we can help each other. We can lift each other up. We can give words of encouragement. We can give guidance. We don't try to fix each other, but we try to encourage each other. And so I encourage you to go check it out. It's on school, SKOOL. This is the platform. Some of you might know it, some of you may not. But search for Resilient Recovery. You'll see an about page that has a video of me there talking about the community. There is a 7-day free trial. And I know when you say trial, you're thinking, oh, there's a membership. There is, because when you invest in yourself, you're more likely to show up and be a part of it. But it's very reasonable. It's only $9 a month. So, I mean, that's just a few cups of coffee at the coffee stand, right? Or even less than that. So, but yeah, 7-day free trial. Go check it out. Just launched it recently. And I'll be in there daily sharing stuff. Stuff that helps overcome the struggles that we go through. How to, admit that they're even there. But then to go further and how to deal with those things. And then I encourage people just to talk and interact and be a part of the community and help each other out. Like, let's grow this thing so there's so many people worldwide that are just encouraging each other, because we need that. That helps with the motivation too. Goodness, keeping things in sight, goals, mentality, all these things encompass motivation. So get motivated, do your thing today, write stuff down, make a list, stay on track, and I guarantee you'll stay motivated. One little caveat though, make sure it's something that you want to do. That makes a big difference too. Because if we're trying to force something that we don't want to do, by trying to force ourselves to like it, that won't work either. Like, this is a complete mind shift. And so it has to be something that you're excited about, something that is going to keep you showing up for you. All right. You guys have a good day. Bless you. Go check out the school community, Resilient Recovery. Stay tuned. I'll be on here going live on the days I work out, which are going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So, all right, guys. As I always say, stay healthy and stay well.